Hey guys, this is Mike from BTech Reviews here, and today we're going to take a look at the Android 13 beta update. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I definitely wanted to make a quick video about Android 13. So I actually opted in on my Google Pixel 6 Pro. So first of all, shout out to Team Pixel for sending this device out to me. But again, I did opt in, and I actually do plan to do it as well on my my Google Pixel 5a, but I think I'm going to reset this phone first beforehand, just because there's a few kinks with that device that I wanted to reset there. But yeah, as you guys can see here, this update will install beta version of Android 13. This will give you the exact beta version. It looks like it's beta version 1, and I haven't downloaded it yet. I'm about to go ahead and just download it and install it. And the reason why I wanted to download it and install this and check it out is because obviously, I want to check out any new features that are going along with Android 13 over here. I really wasn't a fan of let's see, installation will be, let's go ahead and resume it. I'm not really doing anything here. So one of the main reasons why I didn't want to check out Android 13 was because I just really wasn't a fan of Android 12. I didn't think that the build was very solid as far as the actual version of Android. I thought it was very buggy, and it just really didn't catch my eye as far as the appeal of the actual way it looks. Of course, for some people it might, to each their own, right? They might like the how it looked and the little features that it included. You have to give Google props with the tensorship on this device, though. They definitely decided to go their own route and make their own silicon chip, which is amazing. I think that they did a great job with that. I thought the build of the device was pretty amazing also. It's one of the better looking Android phones in my opinion. This is the 6 Pro. I never had the regular Android, or not the Android, but the Google Pixel 6. But I do have the Pixel 5a, and I'm hoping that once the Pixel 6a comes out, they decide to keep me in mind when sending me that device as well, if they send me that device. So again, I'm gonna let this finish downloading, guys, and then we're gonna check out, see if there's any major things going on with Android 13 beta here. Alright guys, so Android 13 beta is now installed, and just so I can kind of show you guys that it fully is installed, let's go ahead and go to the system information about the phone, right? Do not want to reset this because I just installed Android 13 on it, but again, updated to Android 13. So usually you see these I guess beta versions go out during the summer, and it does say Android version 12, right? But again, you go back there, Android system updated to Android 13 beta. So right off the bat, again, it is updating some little things here and there. Phone still feels snappy, right? I don't, I never usually have issues with the phone itself as far as snappiness goes. But I've been reading up on some information here, and just so you guys know, and I'm going to kind of read through this as I'm talking about this, but the most I guess the all new features on Android 13, right? It says more granular permissions and new audio features, and more highlight on Android 13 changes, right? So it says Google's ending with a bang, putting out the first beta of Android 13. This is usually a momentous occasion, say for I/O. So again, that's one thing that again, I feel like they usually wait a little bit more in the year. But again, it's got media access permissions that I guess you wouldn't get before. But it says the biggest change among these is the new granular media access permissions. Okay, before, when an app requested permission to access your media file, it got to see all of them stored on your phone. Not any longer. Android 13 introduces 3 new granular permissions types in the form of image, video, and audio. Right, basically an app has to request access to each one of these categories separately. You will have ultimate choice over what apps can access your media file. So that's pretty interesting. And again, when you download new apps, you see that they ask you for specific permissions, right? So that's one thing that, again, might hinder user experience, right? We also have anti-capacitor audio routing, right? It says we got MIDI 2.0 peripheral devices now. Google has added a new anti-capacitor audio routing API into beta 1, opening a lot of potential for musicians. So I'm not too knowledgeable on that topic, but I mean, again, I guess if you decide to make any type of music or something with your phone, so what does it mean, right? Basically, Android 13 will be able to tell apps what audio formats the OS can play and render on the device. The API also allows Android to retrieve a list of devices it can play the audio. So this will make for seamless audio production, both user facing and in system itself. Okay, so it also has cryptographic key generation fixes for apps that use the Keyman and Key Store systems, which will generate store cryptographic keys. Again, it says it's introducing a new error reporting system. And again, guys, I'm reading this off of tomsguide.com, so shout out to Tom's Guide. Again, I'm not trying to steal the information there. If you want to check this information out, you can check out tomsguide.com. And again, for the most part, other miscellaneous features, nothing too crazy for now, I guess, but it says, it'll probably continue to find more things in the coming days. For example, Google didn't talk much about the new material U icons and the new quick settings API that helps you discover what apps have quick tile capabilities. So I'm not 100% sure what quick tile means, right? But again, pretty interesting stuff, I guess, though. But for the most part, this does just kind of look like Android 12 out of the box here. Obviously it says MB, welcome to your new Pixel 5. You still get the same plain Jane I guess notification bar up here. One thing I did notice, though, and again, maybe this is just me, when you click the internet thing now, instead of it being down here, which I think they had emitted a shortcut, if you want to turn on and off the Wi-Fi, you still have to kind of go all the way up there, which is really annoying. I really wish Google got rid of that. I just really wish it was just one toggle to turn off and on the Wi-Fi. I think that's one thing that has been driving me crazy this entire time. I'm not a fan of it. But again, it is to each his own, and I think it's pretty cool. Like down here, you can still see that it's still saying Tiramisu TB12. I think that's like the Android version. Android T Tiramisu, that's the version of Android. Pretty interesting, I guess, because I think that's maybe the code name, which is TPB1, which is pretty cool. Tiramisu is actually like a cake, right? And if you're not familiar with the translation, go Google it, right? But for the most part, though, the phone still feels very snappy. Again, this is the Pixel 6 Pro, and again, I am going to probably keep Android 12 on this specific device, just because I do want to maybe see what I guess features or little things that happen from this device with Android 12, which is, I guess, a more stable version than this device over here, right, which is again the Pixel 6 Pro. Now, the reason why I went with the Pixel 6 Pro as my updated version of Android 13 beta is just because it's got higher end specs than the Pixel 5a, right? And not to knock on the Pixel 5a, it's still a very capable phone, right? But at the end of the day, I want to test it out on the most the flagship, basically, right? The top flagship of the device. So again, guys, again, thank you for watching. Just a quick update on it. Again, nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and scroll through the features real quick. One thing I did notice is when you pull the power button down like that, also when you pull the notification button down like that, you can see here minor changes. So down here it says one active app opposed to, and it has the power button on the bottom right. Over here on Android 12, you do have the power button, the settings button, and then a little note button, I guess, or the little edit button. In this case, the edit button would be up here now. They just kind of moved it. I don't know if that's an Android 13 thing or what. Let's just go to settings really quick, just so that we can kind of see what looks different there really quick, and we'll compare it from Android 12 to Android. Here, we'll just put the devices next to each other. That's why I have this thing, guys, right? That's pretty much why I have this little thing, so I can kind of compare. So again, you see here that, again, network settings, right? And again, you'll see Gmail pop up there. Looks almost the same, though. Definitely impressed with the screen on the Pixel 5a, by the way. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna have like a million notifications, by the way. Let me see if I can lower the brightness just a little bit. But yeah, I mean, like, let's go to like things like display settings and everything like that. And I just charged this, that's why it's at 100% right now. But let's see if there's anything that I can catch that you might not see. So battery, storage, we'll try to keep them the same there. Display, let's see if there's any differences in display features really quick. So adaptive brightness, I always turn that off. I'm not a fan of adaptive brightness. The lock screen timeout, dark theme is on. Night light, so this one has night light. So I'm not sure what night light is. Night light tints your screen amber. This makes it easier to look at your screen at nighttime. So both of those have that feature. increased touch sensitivity, right? Which again, this phone does have as well. Colors, auto rotate screen, you know, pretty much the same features there. Let's see if there's anything that we missed. Maybe accessibility, wallpaper and style. So again, you can see here I have the same background because I literally just copied the phone over from here to here, right? And again, pretty much, you know, similar items. This does say beta, so you'd be surprised, even though Android 12 is supposed to be like, I guess, a finished build of Android, right? And don't quote me on that, right? Because I'm not 100% sure on that. But you know, the themed icons is still in beta on Android 12 and on Android 13 beta. And again, you can change the app grid, so nothing too crazy there. You see it's going to be the same thing on both phones. Let's see, let's go to security or accessibility. Let's go to accessibility really quick. Where did my accessibility go? So I do have the tap feature on this phone. You can't have that on this phone, obviously. You do have an extra dim screen beyond your phone's minimum brightness, so I didn't realize you can do that. Magnification, select to speak. You know, nothing too crazy, guys. I'm not seeing anything different here. You know, you have a sound amplifier on the audio, so it's pretty much the same thing on both ends, which is pretty cool. Nothing too crazy. Again, I'm not seeing anything too crazy, but again, guys, you know, I'm just kind of going through it as I can, right? You know, there's nothing too crazy different about this, you know, from Android 13 to Android 12. So again, you know, as more updates roll out for Android 13 and its new features, I'll go ahead and try to get videos on that. But again, I would just like to thank, you know, whoever watched the video. Again, I really appreciate you guys. This is Mike from BTech Review signing off. Don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time, okay?